and sit down.
God, that was a delay, wasn't it? That's a slight old delay in YouTubeage there. I hope it's not going to crash on us. Anyway, evening, folks. Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and me sidekick Dave for a bit of our New Year's Eve banter.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're live. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on me
now,
mate. Yeah, because I've got the other screen on. That's why I said there's a slight delay.
Yeah,
Dave.
there's a. Yeah. Anyway,
he's hard work, isn't he?
Hello, everyone.
Don't be like Dave.
I give you a hard time, keep you in check, you know.
Yeah, we may have been mocking you, mate. We may have been mocking you. Let's just have a quick look, make sure that the chat is now syncing because it went a bit squally earlier on. Right, we have got in the chat. Sally Ames is in there saying hello, Sally. All right, sweetheart. Some bloke called Festa. Happy New Year from Festa and Dave, because I had to do a test earlier on because the Facebook link died a slow, painful death, Dave.
Ooh.
When I normally go in and I test the chat by just typing in a hello and see whether it, goes to the platforms. And I kept getting errors bouncing back from Facebook, so I had to quickly delete the old one and put a new one in. So that's why there's a slight difference in the Facebook post. Scaly Models is in saying Happy New Year from me. Is it done yet? Have you finished your computer yet? Have you switched it on yet?
Have you done it?
Oh, come on, show me. Yeah, Dad's got his new computer today and he's setting it up, and I might have been pestering him by bombarding him with media messages going, is it done yet?
Come on, Mike, have you done it? Come on, tell us. We need to know. Come on, what you got?
Yeah. Sally's saying hello back to Scaly Models. Andy's in from Mayhem Model Works. He said, Happy New Year's, what's his name? Yes, and all of that. And he's saying hello to everyone there. Happy New Year. And Sergeant Rupert, a.k.a. Dave. So, yeah.
Rupert.
Dave's denying he was a Rupert, but yeah, he was a Rupert.
I wasn't.
William Rayborn's in saying hello to everyone. Hello, William. Hope you're doing all right. Graham McRoberts in. Happy New Year when it comes. Hogmanay to you and all, mate. Hope it's all right. Panzer Cohen's in saying hi, everyone. Hi, mate. Hope you're doing all right. Panzer's saying hello. Panzer's saying this is a seriously new experience. He's watching on a PS4 and typing on a phone. Yeah, I've got it on this monitor, that monitor, and I've got the chat on my tablet just below me webcam, and it's like, yeah,
all over the place.
It's like Steven Spielberg's studio, but I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. It's just buttons to press, mate. Mayhem saying you get used to it a while, especially on a 50-inch telly. Absolutely, mate. I had the misfortune of watching us two pilchards back on mine one night. I'd never do that again.
Oh, was it scary?
It was, mate. Yeah, it really was.
Are we talking proper horror film type stuff?
Yeah, it was like, oh my God. Yeah, it was like, really? Yeah, I just sent my image back to one of my mum's dates sitting on a plate. You know what I mean? The old wrinkly crinkly going on, and it's like, yeah, won't be doing that again. He says, yeah, he's not that greedy. Just have a little old lady 32-inch telly there. Happy days, mate. As long as you can see our mugs on it, happy days.
That's main thing.
And he's saying, I need to have a serious talk to the new phone's autocorrect function. Yeah, it does my head in, mate.
Pain in the neck.
I'm constantly backspacing and retyping text messages because I've got the fattest fingers anyway, but predictive text does my head, mate. Sue saying hello to everyone. Happy New Year and all of that lot. Happy New Year to you and Paul.
Hello, Sue. Hello, Paul.
Mayhem saying he had to get a 50-inch TV because he had to move the 32 to the bedroom. He was getting moving the TV up and down the stairs, but the original 50 gave out after a year. Yeah, we had one from a well-known manufacturer that kept going backwards and forwards because the logic boards used to blow up. And yeah, it was one of them. I can't name the manufacturer, obviously, because they probably get the ump on me, but it went through the courts and it got resolved. So
fair enough.
Muse is kind of here. She's currently out shopping. Oh, bit of retail therapy. What you got? What you got, Muse?
What you buying?
Tell us.
Where you been?
What'd you get? Yeah. Was it Warhammer?
Yeah. or is it more special pens to do all your sketchwork?
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna paint it. You painted it yet, Muse?
Oh, she does Gundam as well, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, she does. Yeah. Sue saying hello to William. Andy saying hello to Sue. Oh God, Captain Love Arts and Brownie Points is getting his daily dose.
Really?
Yeah. Scaly pokes Mike. Oh, stop stealing the green M&Ms from the green room. Oh, we got some as well. Happy New Year to you both. So we got Love Arts as well. Oh my God! Look, Renee and Renata are off.
Oh, good girl. Right. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so glad I emptied out one of my buckets.
Yeah, I've got a big old sick bag down there that'll be coming in.
Yeah, I just don't want to waste the pizza I had.
He's also saying he's not in the green room tonight. He's setting up a new PC that came today. Have you finished it yet? Is it done yet?
Have you done it? You know, how long does it take? Really?
Yeah, come on. I'm waiting. I want to see pictures. Well, I've had one. Panzer's saying, haha, love these emotes. Absolutely, mate. Graham saying hello to Scaly. Muse is saying Vampy should be lurking unless he's fella Kip. Yeah. My Doris, she said, I'm going to watch a nice film, she says, whilst you do your show. And I ambled in to take her a cup of tea, and it looks like it's been gunned down with a shotgun, mate. It's diagonal across the settee with one arm and one leg hanging off the end, and it's, yeah.
Oh, so do you just pour the tea in?
Yeah, honestly, it's proper. The glasses are like that. And I just looked and I thought, state of that. It's like Alice Cooper. She's going to wake up with the best bed hair, though.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, and Panzer's saying autocorrect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy's saying, go on, Mike. What'd you get? Yeah, I want posters in the gallery, mate.
Yeah. Come on. Don't tell me you've got the manual out just to find the on-off switch.
Yeah, no, you know where the manual is. It's just thrown over there with the contents of the box.
You're going to shoot me when you see me.
Yeah, Graham's going bucket time, wait until after 12 and I'll forgive him. Absolutely, mate. There's all the virtual hugs starting now.
Oh, no, here we go.
Mike saying he got an entry-level gaming PC. Yeah, but like I say, with the videos and that you're doing now, mate, you just need a bit more, of that, don't you?
Yeah, a bit more oomph.
Yeah. Well, it's what you was going through at the beginning of the year, wasn't it? You know, you was umming and ahhing. And
my dear old laptop, it was starting to run out of puff towards the end.
Yeah.
But now I've got this little tiny PC.
It's night and day, mate, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Mayhem saying, nice one, Mike. Get level. And it did it come in a bow, yeah. And dare I say it, yeah, the fans are red.
Oh no, really?
Yeah. So I sent them a picture of my blue fans going because that's why mine's called Blue Thunder. Sue's apologising to Andy because she didn't give me his Technicolor Love Arts. Saying she's good, mate.
She is good. Ever so slightly potty, but
yeah. And he said, "No, afraid not, Andy, unless the bow fell off." Yeah, happy days. Oh dear, oh Lord, that old chat there jumped up. Right. Something in transit there. He said first run setup always takes ages. Yeah, it's the old Oob setup, isn't it? Yeah, Frankie goes to Wood. Good evening. I sent him over a copy of the Reflect software as well, mate, because it's mint, isn't it, Dave?
Oh, yes, definitely use that.
Graham says, better than me about an hour ago, but I've calmed down now and got a wee beer in me. Well, yeah, there you go, mate. Yeah, real life issues, mate. Don't we know it?
Yeah.
I was like that last night. Do you think I could settle last night? Could I, Eckers? Like, about 15 minutes I was laid down, got back up, been up ever since. William's going, yeah, doing loud and clear. Happy days. Is our audio all right, by the way? Because we was having some issues before we came in with squeaks and stuff, Dave, weren't we? And we didn't know whether it was StreamYard or what.
I'm going to go back one or two because I think this could be a new person coming in.
Go on.
Andrew Preston.
Yeah, I know. Andrew's been in before.
Oh, was he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, geez. All right,
Hello,
mate.
mate.
Yeah, Andrew's been in before.
Okay.
Yeah, actually been away a little while, mate. Everything all right, fella?
It's just that I've not seen his name for.
Oh, yeah, he's been in before. Yeah, I'm sure he has. I think he was in some of the very early ones.
Oh, okay.
Frankie goes to Wobblywood saying hello to Mike. I'm going to give a shout out as well. Hope you're doing all right, Sherry. Yeah. And that, it was Sherry's first Christmas without Scoob. And I'll just saying, I'm hoping she's doing all right and we're here if you need anything. And bless her. I know, but Mayhem's going, the Raging Modeler. Hello.
Hello.
Chuck Norris is in. Happy New Year, everyone.
Hello, Norris of the Chuck.
Shane's in. Good evening, he says. Hope you're all well, and I hope you are, and Glynis as well, mate, and everything.
Hello, Shane. Hello, Glynis.
Unky Dory at the Young's household. Graham saying, is that Chuck Norris instead of Dave? No, Dave's just there.
No, I mean, look, it's me.
That's pretty much everyone saying hello to each other. Dan's in, Quano Man. I'll read it out. Bollocky Buff is in saying, evening, gents. Happy New Year's. Hello, mate. Loving the name.
Yeah.
Different. Lee's in. Happy New Year, Uncle Festa. Much love to you, Ellen, and the kids. Happy days, mate. Same with you, mate. I hope you've had a good crimbo, fella. It's been a strange old year, mate, and we'll all get together and have a sherbet at some point, mate. And, play a bit of catch-up, geez, because I ain't seen you for a wee while, have I? Archie's in, saying hello, all. Hello, Archie. Hope you're doing all right,
Archie.
mate. Lord of the Rings is in. Jamie Bone, he of the pink baboon ring. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
Well, not just the pink ring, the pink baboon ring.
That means Reese will be further down in the chat. Then it's going to happen, isn't it?
Him and his pink ring.
Yeah, she's got her Southern Comfort out already, so that means that Sue's going to be bronze and list time she comes in later on.
I would imagine she's already that now, probably.
Yeah, Mayhem, he goes all matron, says Raging. Chuck saying, hi, Bob. Happy New Year to you. Muse is going to be back in when she gets home.
Oh.
Fred's in. Happy New Year's, chaps. Can't stay. Phone keyboard won't stay still, mate. Yeah, I know, Fred. Bloody phones, innit, mate? They're useless, mate. But happy New Year to you, Fred, mate. And I hope 2021 is as good as 2020's been for you, mate, because we need a bit of Fred in our life. And he's saying, Dave's workshop, you was having a wibble, you was. Put it this way, better a Rupert than a snowdrop. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be a Rupert and I wouldn't want to be a snowdrop.
Absolutely, mate. Paul's in. Hi, guys, he says. Plastic monkey.
I was quite happy as a blanket stacker.
Archie's been saying, I've been having Southern Comfort and all. Oh, that's it then.
Oh, Lord.
Archie's there giving it 3 bars of Merry Christmas and Wild Side of Life, and he's like... Conjures up an image, doesn't it?
bright side of life and all.
Yeah, always look on the bright side of life. You'd always have that uncle that thought he was Elvis. Do you remember? Blue Christmas. That was my Uncle Ron's one, mate. Brilliant, wasn't it? Dear. Andy's saying of Raging Modeler Steady Vicar. Lee's saying, Lee Roberts is saying hello to me and Dave. How do, Lee? I hope you've had a good crimbo, mate. Oh, yeah, look, Reese is there, mate. Happy New Year, fellas. Happy New Year to you and Clarice.
The king of the pink ring.
Yeah, your mate's in further back in the chat, mate.
Yeah.
Lord Bartley's in saying hello.
My lord.
Yeah. Andrew's going, yeah, sorry, missed your streams. I'm good. Glad you are. Yeah, mate. Like I say, it's been real life year, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Paul Lyons is saying, evening, everyone. Hope everyone's all right.
Ah, Paul.
Chuck Norris is saying, Colin speaks proper Queen's English. Yeah, something like that.
Kind
of. Yeah, I'll take every fifth letter and just insert letters of my own. Lord Bartley saying, yeah, Rupert, nice trousers. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, gone are the days when you used to see someone walking down the road in a pair of the old Rupert trousers. Cool.
Oh, God, yeah, the bright yellow check ones. Oh.
Yeah, Graham saying it's only his fifth can so far tonight. He's going to be proper steaming then, isn't he?
Oh, he's going to be floating on the ceiling that one.
Yes.
Well, he's either going to be floating on the ceiling or when he lays down, the ceiling's going to go into auto spin.
Absolutely. Wayne Wald is in. Happy New Year, he says, from the States.
Hello, Wayne.
Couldn't get enough of Colin on the E-Model show and found him here. Couldn't miss Colin Murder in the Queen's English. Love you, mates. Happy days, mate. Yeah, I am pretty bad, mate. I try, but it just don't work out, mate. You should see me on the E-Model show, mate, doing me pronunciations, mate.
I've heard.
Thing is, I try. I've got it in my head, but it's only when the brain don't quite engage, does it? Paul Lyons says he's just poured a glass of red. He's got a box of red and a bottle of bubbly for later on. Yeah, I think a lot of us are going to be flicking the bird, ain't they, at 2020 and looking forward to 21 because we got the other vaccine out today and all, didn't we?
Yeah,
that's getting rolled out on the 4th of January. My missus has already had a notification date from our local surgery saying that, we could be getting a message saying come in and get the first one. So, because they know that I'm going under the knife, see, so they kind of want to get a vaccine in us. So,
I would imagine you'll jump up the ratings a little bit.
Yeah, they want to get it done and dusted, don't they? Mayhem saying, wait, was Dave a Logie, blanket stack of requisitions and logistics? He was a materials allocations officer, wouldn't you, Dave?
Yeah.
Storeman.
Yeah.
Sarah Jane's in saying, hi, Sarah Jane. I hope you're all right, love. Happy New Year to you, and I hope 21 is, much better for you, love. Dan Kramer's in saying Happy New Year.
Hello, Dan.
So, yeah, and Graham saying no hangover the next day. Brilliant. The young ones can't understand. And Sarah saying hello to Scaly Model. So we're going to have a bit of a changeover on the cans because I suppose better do something, didn't we, mate?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? I mean, we'll have a go. We'll see if we get these finished. But if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't, innit, mate?
Well, yeah,
We'll have a go. But we like chatting with you lot. So
it's going to be the blind leading the blind, isn't it?
Yeah. In case you don't know, well, I suppose the clue's in the show title, isn't it, Big Ben? But that's what we're doing. We're doing a 3D puzzle of the Queen Elizabeth Tower with Big Ben in it, just in case anyone picks on me for calling it the wrong thing. So there you go. It's built. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Yep. Yep, we're off now.
Absolutely, geez. So, yeah, we got a bit of the old instructions, which was a massive 1 page, Dave, in it, the instruction book. I went all out there.
You can tell how prepared I am. Everything's still in its bags.
Yeah, you got your placky base with a bit of a light show going on with a bit of bulbage and all of that. So that'll slap in there.
Well, that's a big set of instructions, isn't it?
Yeah, and then that goes on. And that's what it stands on. So that's going to be out of shot for now. My big instruction book of 1 page can get flung over there. And I've already laid me bits out, Dave. I've got me bits out on my bench.
That sounds just so wrong.
What are you trying to say, mate?
Really?
Model making Agis is in, saying, good evening, gents. Only things on my bench tonight are a bottle of port, bottle of Jura whiskey and a curry. Any minute now, wishing you both all the best for 2021. Same for you, mate. Hope you had a good year, mate.
Well, as good as it can be in the circumstances that we find ourselves.
Adam's going, there's going to be a lot of swears, I think. Would we?
Oh, would we do a thing like that?
Would we do a thing like that, Dave?
Well, probably.
Yeah, there might be. Yeah, we'll try not to, but we can't guarantee it. You know, it's New Year's Eve at the end of the day, isn't it? And
right, I'll put that in there. But I'm gonna.
Andrew Preston says, Colin, are your pieces upside down? Yes, they are, mate, because on the back of them is a number. See the numbers?
I don't know if you'll see that.
So each piece has a little number on the back of it, mate, and an arrow. And it tells you where the next one is. So you have them face down so you can see the numbers, mate.
Oh, found number 3.
Oh, well, you're lucky. But we start off well, don't we, Dave? And then we end up not being able to find anything because...
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to change glasses because...
Yeah, we are men of a certain age.
I'm not going to see what I'm looking for, I know it.
How many times when we did the last one did we sit there looking for a bit and it was right in front of us?
Oh, really?
Oh, look at me. Don't lean too far forward, Cole, tonight.
Oh, are you having a bit of compression issues?
Might be a bit of a bellows going on there, mate. I was going to blame the cushion, but I can't.
No, I'm not going to let you get away with that.
Thanks, mate.
That's right. Well,
you're a tough man. Me? Would I do that to you?
Yeah, of course you would.
Bloody right, I would. Not as bad as Sue, though.
Oh, Sue? Oh, she's terrible. She is.
Brilliant, mate. Oh, mate. It's like, honestly, it's like, it's like a big old Jonah Lumu sized scrum half letting one go. It's like, yeah. There's no delicacy with our Sue. It's proper. Yeah.
The way she was going, I thought she'd put any more pressure on that and put a spark out and it was going to fire.
I thought she was going to flick a Zippo out and light it.
Yeah, a bit of jet propulsion.
She's now sitting there going, you pair of... Yeah.
Yeah. If we catch up with her later on, we know we're going to get an earful.
Absolutely. This is why I'm just going to hide like a 5-year-old and send you in first.
Oh, that's mates for you, isn't it?
Absolutely, mate. Would you do the same to me?
Yeah, too bloody right.
Absolutely. There you go.
Yeah, I might have to disappear and go and have a shower or something.
No, you take your punishment like the rest of us. It's not a school night. You get in there and take your punishment, pal. See? You just follow the arrows, see? So... And this is the thing, I've done one row and this is where it now goes severely wrong because the last one we did, all the numbers were out, weren't they? Was it the Empire State, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the last What was it? It was the last. It was the top row, wasn't it, or something? They was all
the top third of the towel, wasn't it? It was kind of make it up as we went along, but it fitted.
Well, I think they got something wrong in their numbering system.
Yeah, it went a bit peak-tongued, didn't it? But we got there, and we couldn't swear because it was
too early.
It was early doors, wasn't it, mate? And we were super profesh.
I don't quite know how we managed to get through that without.
We made up for it, though, didn't we? As soon as we came off air.
Oh yeah. Off air, the language went bluer than blue.
Oh, proper wibble, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we've done well this Christmas, though. I've only had a minor wibble.
I've been all right, actually.
Yeah, I had a bit of a wibble at the news the other day again, and got sent out by the wife. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't launch something at the telly again?
Yeah, I threw her cushion across the lounge at the telly because I was getting yumped. And she just looked at me and she went, "Cave now or else." And off I immediately shuffled.
Oh, blimey. You did as you was told.
Yeah, I was too scared, mate. I ain't going to argue with the missus, am I? I just yes, dear, I'm on my way. Well, I think actually I was shuffling before she finished waving her finger at me.
Oh, you got the order and the finger.
Oh yeah, she just looks at me. You know you've done wrong, and I'm like, really? And my boys just creased up with the Benny Hill music and all of that lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my eldest lad going, "It's the walking away music, Dad." I'm like, "Yeah, your help is noted."
Oh, he doesn't stick up for you then?
No, does he? Right. He just sits there and looks at me and goes, "Oh, so glad that I'm not you." Right, cheers, mate. Yeah, you know that bit he says where I said once I'd have your back? I go, yeah. He said, "I'm recanting that statement due to the expression on her chops." You're on your own, mate.
Oh, is it? I'm going to have to change my glasses. I can't see what I'm doing. Really?
He's off. I've lost a bit, Dave. It's going to be right in front of me, isn't it? So I've got two numbers. How can I go wrong with two numbers? Scott's in saying hello to Dad. Hi, Scott. Hope you're doing all right, geez. Dave's
Scott.
in. Dave Barker over at Butcher That Model. Happy New Year, Colin and Dave and everyone in chat. And he has a question for the hive mind with an H. Go on then, fire away, Dave. What's it he says? It looks like snow is on the way here. If it does, how many snowmen are we allowed in the garden? As many as you want, mate. You can have as many snowmen as you want, as long as you get Pip to do a snow angel. I think that's fair, didn't you?
Well, yeah. I was going to say, so long as the snowmen are 2 meters apart.
Yeah. And I can imagine Pip's response to Dave when he says you've got to do a snow angel. I think the first part will end in off, and then it'll be, I am not doing another snow angel.
I think she's being boring then.
You could tell Pip that.
Can I tell Pip that when I'm hiding behind you?
Yeah. And if Pip is watching, could you do me a huge favour, Pip, and just lean over and give Dave just a slap? Because I miss seeing Dave getting a good slap. And he's bound to have done something over Christmas to deserve it.
Now, when you say slap, is that a slap or is that a right or a left hook?
Oh, no, she probably gives him a good shoeing, mate. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. You think Sue beating Paul's good? Oh.
I've never witnessed such delights.
Oh, mate. I'll have to get David on a patron hangout, mate. They say, God, Pip, for old time's sake, give him a slap. She beats the living Jesus out of him. It's brilliant. And he just sits there trying to get all Larry back and then cowers into a heap, just like I do with my missus. It's just a global thing. The people, the women in other countries beat their husbands like British wives beat us, or, is it just a UK thing?
I think it might be a UK thing, although it might be over in the States as well.
Yeah. My missus just says, well, you deserve it. And why is it when a woman gives you a slap, they always manage to do it in exactly the same spot every time?
Don't know.
I've got a 4-inch bit of skin on my left bicep that's like cowhide, mate.
Well, it should have gone all leathery and stuff.
Oh, mate, yeah. You're talking about a woman from Scotland whose temperature's lower than the vaccine from the Pfeiffer place. She's only got a toucher and she leaves a bright blue streak on your arm because she's Scottish, mate. It takes her a week to go white, doesn't it?
Yeah, there is that.
So her body temperature's minus 3 million degrees. How's it going on yours, Dave? All right.
I've done the first line at the bottom.
Oh, good man. Yeah, I'm not doing so great at finding the numbers, but we're getting there. I'm sure these ones are smaller than the others, Dave, or unless it's I've got the wrong glasses on.
I think you might have the wrong glasses on.
Oh, that might be it then. Can only work well, can't it?
Okay, so it just sits on the base. It doesn't sort of.
Yeah, you got four clear clips in there, mate. If you look on your one page of instructions.
Ah.
Yeah, Scott's saying, yeah, the usual answer is yes, dear, from Dave. Yeah. And then Pip walks out the room and Dave mutters something and she comes hammering in like Usain Bolt. Yeah. It's brilliant. Good old Dave. I wish Dave's giggling. Number 24. Okay. 22, 23.
Why don't I put the batteries in the box first and then I can put everything on top? That would be the sensible thing to do, wouldn't it?
Yeah, happy days. 25 was up there. There you go. Be careful of number 24, Dave.
Okay.
You've got to turn it sideways, mate. I've printed the number wrong.
Right.
Dum, 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 dum. How's model making mum been anyway? She all right, mate?
Model making mum is on fine fettle because I spoke to her today.
Yeah.
Apparently one of her friends is popping round for coffee.
Oh, right. What, tonight?
No, I think she's popping round tomorrow.
Does that mean model making mum's going to get the sherry out?
To be quite honest with you, mate, I genuinely have no idea what. I think they're going to have a planning session for the next time they go to Hobbycraft.
Oh, right, yeah. That used to always be funny if my mum had her friends come over. It would be like, 3 o'clock in the afternoon and there'd be a knock at the door and it was the woman down the road type of thing. Some calls, my mum would get the sherry out. So you would have these three women in their late 70s, early 80s, absolutely hammered an hour later. Yeah. Oh, see what I've got in me drinks cabinet, should go. And there'd be old things like Brit Vic or whatever it was called, and sherry and old bottles of brandy, and yeah. And make a punch, she'd go.
Baby sham. That's it. That's what I was.
Baby sham, yeah. All of that. Got a bottle of Dubonnet, she says. Got a bottle of that and a bottle of Blue Nun. Classy, my mum. Classy, mate. But absolutely mad when she's had a few, mate. It is so funny how the hyacinth bouquet disappears.
Mum just normally sort of relaxes in the chair and goes to sleep and snores a bleeding head off.
Nah, mine's a table dancer, mate. She has a few, mate, and it's fancy a bit of a boogie, and off she goes. It's like, oh my god, yeah, proper. I remember back in the 70s when you had long collars as the fashion. I remember she got pissed one night on vodka and ended up rolling up the collar in her curlers, mate, and she got herself in a right old state, you know, and yeah. God, damn it. Seeing her get drunk, woman up the road, God, they were so drunk.
Well, normally on a New Year's Eve, you'd get the entertainment of them come rolling home from the whatever shindigs they've been to up in London.
Yeah.
Because of the train station just up the road.
Oh, right, yeah.
And you hear them come rolling down the road and you think, really? You think you're going to get home?
Yeah. And of course, I can imagine my Bean, because she does this now. She's probably like your mum. They're at an age where they go, no, I can't remember that. And it's like, yeah. They deny everything.
They like, just look at you with that look on their faces as if to say, are you really going to go there?
Yeah. Yeah, Mum, do you remember when you did this? And they look at you and they're like, I most certainly did not do that. Yeah, of course didn't. Yeah.
Right, I am now looking for a bit that I can't find.
That really made sense, that. No, I'm looking for a bit I can't find. Is that Davelish?
Yes.
Yeah, we've both got that confused. We can't see what we're looking at. Look on our face, isn't we, mate?
Yeah. Panic.
There it is. But no, if you haven't done one of these before, folks, we always say this when we do these. These are things we really recommend grabbing because they're brilliant.
If you've got a bit of a lack of mojo, or you just can't settle on something that you normally would do, go grab one of these and sit and do this for an evening, because it will bring everything back, and you'll be back to enjoying yourself.
Absolutely, and keep hold of the box and all, because if you've had it on display for a few weeks and you're getting fed up looking at it, you can just take it a bit, put it in a box and put it away, and then a while later, if you fancy doing something because you've lost your mojo, you dig it out again, don't you?
Yeah.
That's all I've done with the Empire State. I had it on display for a couple of months, and then it's like, yeah, go back in this box now. And then I can sit and swear at it all over again.
I know, my Empire State Building's still out.
Yeah, because you know what'll happen? By the time I go round to rebuilding it, I would have forgotten that the numbers are out of sequence, Dave.
Yeah.
And then I'll be doing exactly the same all over again.
Does that mean we can laugh at you again?
Oh, absolutely, mate. You can mock me mercilessly, mate. You know what I'm like.
Oh, don't worry. I don't need an invitation. I'll just straight in.
Git face.
Yep.
Go off some people, you know.
Okay.
How many times today have you had Chuck Norris in your head?
Too many.
Oh God, he visited me earlier. Did our Chuck Norris? It's like, really? Leave me alone.
I think instead of it being Chuck Norris, I'd rather it be Coyote, but you know.
Yeah, I just kept getting the giggles earlier. My missus went, I'm going to ask you, but if you say Chuck Norris, I'm going to beat you. And I said, then don't ask me, dear. She's like, how old are you? 12 and a half. You know this. Yeah. What we got going on in the old chat there? Let's have a look at that. Everyone's having a good old yatter. Butcher that model say, yeah, gave her a good one yesterday. I put a photo up in the kitchen with employee of the month on it. It's just sod, isn't he? Yeah, where did you hide, Dave, when Pip saw that then, mate? Did you go to work and hide at work? He's bad, isn't he?
Oh, he proper ran away, did he?
I would have. Okay, where is it? It's probably right in front of me. There it is, right in front of me.
Yeah, Cole.
Yes.
Was it right in front of you?
It certainly was, Dave. Right in front of me, mate. I feel a right swamp. But yeah, I mean, what did we pay for these, Dave? It's about 14 quid, 15 quid, wasn't it?
No, I bought it that long ago. I can't remember now.
Yeah, this one's been in the old pipeline for quite a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's not a naught coal. That's a 6, you blind Wally.
I sat here this afternoon and I thought, yeah, okay, we're doing the Big Ben jigsaw puzzle build. And I thought, okay, where did I put it?
Oh, you had one of them moments as well, did you?
It was like, I know I put it away somewhere so safe.
Yeah.
It was quite a relief when I found it.
Yeah. Yeah, was it going to, otherwise it would have been one of those answers on a postcard. And I wouldn't have helped because I would have then used that as an opportunity of going, but I've got a spare one here, Dave.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. There's not been much on the old goggle box over Crimbo either, is there?
I'll tell you what, the TV over the Christmas period has been awful.
A right crock of shite.
The people that are in charge of the scheduling for Christmas should be put against the wall and shot.
Yeah. Another thing I wish I had recorded this afternoon was my missus's wibble.
Oh, was he good?
Oh, Dave. The language. Oh, mate.
Was it a full-on Scottish one?
Yeah. One of those, the end of her nose went purple with temper.
Oh.
Yeah. Because my son stuck his head round the door and told her that a certain Formula One driver had been given a knighthood.
Yeah, I heard that on the radio this morning and I thought, bleed, typical.
Yeah, and my missus don't like the bloke.
No, she doesn't, does she?
No, she really doesn't. And You know, it's each to their own, isn't it? Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but it's, you know, she doesn't think that he's, how can I say, very pro-English. You know, which from a Scot is surprising, you know what I mean? But she's pretty sort of, you know, she said someone like Murray Walker should have got it.
But he's had it.
Who, Murray Walker?
Oh, no, not Murray Walker. I was thinking of the other Murray, the tennis player Murray.
Oh, that's Andy Murray, isn't it? Yeah. No, she thought Murray Walker or someone like that, but she doesn't like the fact that he's a bit up himself, and she just don't agree with how he conducts himself. But the Wibble, Dave, was absolutely top draw, top quality, and very lengthy Wibble. And Muttley may have been appearing and getting beaten at the same time because I couldn't stop laughing at her.
Oh, I'll tell you what, people would have paid good money to have seen that.
Oh, mate, as every time she said, "Don't laugh, it's not funny," the snigger bunny got me.
Oh,
And you know what the snigger bunny's like? And me shoulders are muttly and all. And every time I tried not to laugh, bloody Chuck Norris went in my head, didn't it? Which made me even worse. So, yeah.
So the language was electric blue then, I can imagine.
Oh, yeah. And it was the rage that it was delivered. I'm like, this is a proper top quality Wibble of epic proportions, and what a missed opportunity. But I was too scared to hit record because I would have got shot. Probably jointed, put in the freezer, you know what I mean? And yeah. I thought, no, I'm not that brave. But it was funny. But the beauty of it is the person that told her, my lad, literally left as soon as he told her and went back upstairs and hid.
Oh, so it was an in. Mum, by the way, do you know?
Yeah. And left the old man to suffer the flack, mate.
So it was a proper drop it and scoot.
Oh, yeah, I'll drop the old man in it. He's on his own. Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, I somehow don't think we're going to hear the end of that one.
No, I'll have to try and mention it to her when I feel brave enough. I'll let her calm down first. If she sticks her head in the hangout one night, I'll just say to her, don't forget, if you ever meet him, you've got to call him Sir Lewis. Yeah.
I might feel brave enough to ask her and say, what do you think on Lewis becoming a knight and everybody having to call him Sir Lewis?
All I'll say to you is you may think that you are safe where you live, but bear in mind every night she drives past your house to go to work.
Yeah, it wouldn't bloody surprise me.
And if you see a laser eye beaming its way through your window one night and burning the wallpaper off the wall, you know she's found you.
Well, it'd be a hard bloody job. I ain't got any wallpaper.
That wouldn't stop her.
So if I took the numbers off my door and put them on someone else's door, would that work?
No, because I would drop a pin on her Google Maps showing her exactly where your house is, because that's what mates do, mate.
You know, who needs enemies when you got mates like you?
Absolutely. I'll reverse the situation. Would you do it to me?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, was that an F-bomb, Dave? Good man.
Yeah, sorry. I apologise. I'll wind that one back.
Got him. Yeah,
but I didn't think about the answer, though, did I?
No. Oh dear, I can't find that bit, so I'm going to skip that one and come back. Have you a bit of that?
The reason why you can't find the bit that you was looking for is because you'd already found it and put it to one side. Correct.
I might have already inserted it on the puzzle. I don't know. I don't think I have. No, I haven't. I did that on the last one, didn't I? On the Empire State. Spent ages looking for a bit.
Yeah, dear.
I was like, what a spoon. But it's number 49 I can't find. Oh, it's staring at me and laughing.
49, it's between 48 and 50.
You shitbag. Oops. That's all right. I'll get you back.
Oh, I know you will.
What's Jack saying? The NHS is the only service that doesn't issue medals. It needs to be changed. Absolutely agree with you there, Panzer, mate. You know, someone, you know, should have looked at the awards and this year and just said, like, let's give every single New Year honour and birthday honour to people that are frontline.
Yeah,
that have been helping the nation through the world been on fire, because I think as a general public, none of us would have minded, you know, nurse so and so who's worked little nads off getting a damehood or something like that. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, I'd
Give it to the real people that have done the hard work all through this awful year, instead of jumped up little arseholes that are, yeah. I'm not going to have a wibble, but
Are you sure? It sounds like you're going a semi sort of wibble mode here. You know,
it's annoying though, isn't it? Because, you know, I've seen, you know, I've said it before. A close friend of mine lost his wife to the COVID pandemic, and she was only young, and the nurses and everyone that tried to help her, and they're the people that have been doing this for month after month after month under all that pressure and heartache, watching relatives lose their loved ones, and some jumped up little git that left the country as soon as he became a millionaire has been given an award. You know, all right, he's won the world title 7 times. Can't take that away from him. Good luck to him. But
yeah,
he couldn't wait to leave this country when he earned a few quid because he didn't want to pay the tax. Well, that tax money could have paid for these nurses' pay rise, couldn't it? Let's be fair.
exactly.
And I just think he needs to take a long, hard look at himself and perhaps, you know, some of his 80 million quid a year wages, donate to one of the NHS trusts or something and show a bit, give a bit back. That's all I'm saying. People would take to him a lot better if he did a gesture of goodwill like that, but he won't. And I just think it's wrong, mate.
That's not him.
That's why people don't take to the bloke, because they think that all he wants to do is get as much money for himself, flick the bean at the rest of the people that got him there. And yeah, I just think he's a bit of a pilchard. And I think he's missed an opportunity. I think he could have done some good that would have perhaps at this time of the, would have shown him in a better light. And yeah, it is a wibble, I suppose, because it gave me the right answer.
I've got to admit, I'm fully behind you on that, because there is a particular word that I would like to use. But...
Yes, yeah, you know, I mean, I hope that he, you know, I eat my words, and in a few days it's announced that he's given a lump sum to an NA, you know, and I'll go, actually, yeah, nice gesture there, and I would give the praise back for that gesture. But it's still not going to alter the fact that I think that public relations wise, whoever's advised him over the last X amount of years hasn't really done a good job, because the nation could have loved that bloke massively. but he's never had the adulation that Mansell or Jenson Button had, or people. You know what I mean? He's never had that.
No, and he will never get it either.
No, and it's a shame because you can't take away from the fact that, you know, he's won the world title 7 times. What an achievement, and well done for doing that. But
yeah, but how much of it is down to him and how much is it down to the technology that's in the car?
well, this is it. You know, you still got to operate it at the end of the day. I mean, a computer will run itself, but you still need to walk over to a 3-pin plug, Dave, and switch it on, don't you? So there is that. But
no, I'm not going to argue against that. But
I'd love to use what I want to say, but I won't.
There is the element that, you know, how much of it is programmed into the car.
Yeah. I mean, someone like Murray Walker, now, you know, he's well into his 90s, but, you know, he gave half his life to entertaining us as audiences. And he was the voice of Formula One, wasn't he? But not so much of a sniff for the services that he did to broadcasting and that. And I just think that that's a bit wrong.
Oh,
because he's getting on, bless him, and dare I say it, you know, what's he, 91, 92, you know, and Sir Murray's got a ring wit in it.
well, the fact that he's, I can remember watching, this would take you back, watching Grandstand.
Cool, yeah.
And you got Murray getting excited because you've got some rallycross going on at
yes, Snetterton and yeah.
Was it Brands Hatch? It was
Brands
one or the
Hatch.
other. And he's going on about this driver, he's doing this and he's doing that and that, and then all of a sudden his windscreen wiper stopped working and he covered with mud and he went straight into the bank.
Yeah. Oh, Murray and his commentator's curse was legendary, wasn't it? Murrayisms and yeah.
You know,
and
I think him alone, and I used to love watching, and not so much watching, but listening to the arguing and the bickering that him and James Hunt had when they were doing the Formula One, you know, and because old Murray would get all excited about this, that, and the other, and James would come on and say, Murray, calm down.
Yeah. Which was the worst thing he could have said. Do you remember? I can remember when James Hunt nicked his microphone. When he was talking, just grabbed the microphone off, and you could hear Murray in the background really having a good rant, you know. And it's like, yeah. And he died so young, didn't he? James Hunt as well, you know what I mean? And bless him, you know.
He went far too soon, but he was, dare I say, he was the archetypal playboy.
Oh yeah, him and Barry Sheen were notorious, weren't they? And James Hunt had a rare, you know, he lived life to its fullest. He had a good time. He went too young. Well, but by Christ, did he pack in some fun?
I seem to remember every time I saw him on the TV, James Hunt always had a fag hanging out of his mouth. The same with Barry.
Yeah. Barry had the hole in the front of his crash helmet, didn't he, with the fag poking out of it. It's brilliant.
Yeah, but I know I'm probably going to get crucified for saying this, but the pair of them always had several dolly birds on them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's the thing, you know, if there was a big event going on and you found out that James Hunt and Barry Sheen were going, your chances of pulling for the night were gone, wouldn't they, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But entertained throughout their careers. Both of them died very young, you know, Barry Sheen from cancer, you know, and tragic.
Because I always remembered splash it all over
Henry Cooper, yeah. Yeah, splashing all over. Oh, bless. Yeah. It's nice to reminisce, though, isn't it? Andrew Preston saying, yeah, Colin, the whole peerage needs looking into. Surely COVID has brought it all into perspective. Absolutely, mate. Don't get me wrong, you know, you can't fault what Lewis Hamilton's done for Formula One. Don't get me wrong, but I think the timing of it was a bit wrong. If they had waited another season, if he had got 8, I think because it's COVID year, I just think that all the awards this year should have reflected the hard work and pressure that people in the NHS, the fire service, the police service, the counselling services, all of that. I think that they're the people that should have been honoured this year.
Yeah.
I think an exception should have been made. Don't get me wrong, Lewis's time would have come, but I just think that they could have waited 12 months, that's all.
Yeah, especially if he'd won 8 championships.
Absolutely. Fair play to him, thoroughly deserved. But I think what's made me angry is it's COVID year, and I just think that they could have. I just think it's a little bit insensitive. That's all.
Because it's the government that writes up the list, isn't it?
I've got no idea who does it, but whoever it is has dropped a rather large bollock. I'm sorry for swearing, but I think they have. I think.
Well, if it is the government and they're all saying, "Oh yeah, we've got to protect the NHS and we got to respect them and give them all the praise," then hang on, what more praise can you give by putting a load of them into the New Year's honours list?
Absolutely, and I just think that I don't think there's anyone in the audience out there that would disagree with what we're saying, because we've all got our favourite actors, our favourite actresses, our favourite sportsmen, and every year the New Year's honours come out, we all sit there going, oh, that person should have got one. Whereas this year we've all been thinking probably the same. Give it to the real people that matter this year.
Well, yeah, it's the nurses, the doctors, the ambulance people that are right on the front line. You can't get any closer to it than those guys. They're the ones that have given up weekends and gone in and
absolutely. I've got a prime example, right, and I'm going to use him as an example, and I hope if he ever watches this back, he don't get the hump with me. But our friend Luke Carswell.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've watched him bust these balls all year dealing with this, and it's taken an emotional toll on him, but he has still dusted himself down and gone in and done his double shifts and done his bit and all of that lot. Now, walking up to him and saying, here, by the way, mate, you're getting an MBE. That would have blown him away, but I can't think of a better person that would deserve it. And I know that sounds like I'm blowing smoke up his arse, but I'm just being honest. Someone like Luke would be thoroughly deserving of something like that. And honestly, if someone was to say to me tomorrow, here, he got an MBE, I'd go, brilliant.
I'll be the first in the queue to shake his hand.
Absolutely. That's what agitates me about it, because that's just one person that I've grabbed out of the people I know. But God, that would make his life, wouldn't it? It would be a life-changing experience for him, and rightly so.
And then you've also got all of the people that are working behind the scenes, behind the nurses and the doctors, coming up with the vaccines and everything else.
Yeah.
And, they've been putting in the effort and putting in the hours.
Absolutely. All the lab techs, all the I'm going to use you as an example, all the IT infrastructure behind the lab techs. And I'm not going to say what you do. Obviously, I'm not going to go into that. But, I know the support mechanisms in place behind these places. It's like my wife, she goes in and does all the clean rooms for them. People like that have still gone out during this terrible, terrible event have not been recognised. And I'm embarrassed to be English because of it. That's how strongly I felt about it earlier. And I was having a good old month. If I was in Boris's job now, I would be looking, I'd go, all right, I want a list of frontline paramedics. I want a list of all these key people that have been making this difference during this. And they're the ones I would want on my desk to choose from.
Yeah, I think if it is the government that make the decision as to who gets these awards, I seriously think they really have dropped a right royal.
Yeah, they've dropped a nut, mate, haven't they? They've really dropped a bollock. Do people think we're wrong? I don't know. But I'm passionate about it. I'm not. I don't like the class system in the country. and the haves and the have-nots. If people have earned their millions, good luck to them.
Mm.
Good luck to them. Couldn't say anything, fair fucking play. You know what I mean? But there are people out there that haven't. There are people out there that then use their wealth as an influence to get favors. I'm trying to be very careful, but you know what I mean.
It's the old school tie brigade.
Yeah, it's the old school tie network. I'm trying to word it in such a way that, but you know what I mean, Dave. We live in the UK, and it is a part of the establishment over here. That bothers me, because genuine people that have gone out of their way and put their lives in risk or in danger month after month after month have been forgotten.
Yeah.
And as a fellow Englishman, I find it difficult to look them in the eye and say, I totally understand what you mean by that, because,
No, I'm like you. If it is the government, they have genuinely fired one right up their own backsides.
Oh, yeah, dropped a raw bollock, didn't they?
Because there are so many people out there that and don't forget, you got, what was it? I saw on the news that there was people that was that have moved out of their own homes to go and live in the care homes that they was working in to look after the people.
Yeah, so that they stayed within the COVID bubble.
Yeah.
And all of that isn't been noticed. And a prime example, I think Mike will appreciate where I'm coming from here, but Mike recently lost Eileen, his lovely wife. And, if I said now to Mike, how would you feel about the girls that looked after Eileen getting damehoods and knighthoods? I know he'd pull my arm out my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, they've worked through all of this, caring for people that can't care for themselves anymore and are in palliative care or for whatever illness they have. To me, they're the people that should be recognised, and I'm angry about it. You probably noticed, but I think I'm justified for feeling that way. If people don't think I am, tell me to shut up. But
no, I think you're right. Actually,
it's painful, Dave, isn't it? It's left a really, really horrible taste.
A sour taste in the mouth.
Yeah. And this country's always lauding it around the world, saying, oh, yes, we're a nation of the people and all of this lot. And today, I think they've shown that they're not.
No, fair play to him. He's gone out and he's won his championships and all the rest of it. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But as soon as he started coining in the money, he was out the system because he didn't want to pay the government the money.
Oh, yeah, he got in his Mercedes and off over to Monaco. Well, that's up to him. That's his choice. Whoever advised him that was the thing he needed to do, that's their choice. However, I think that if he was to suddenly go, I've been watching this on the news, and I know he's doing a lot for the BLM and all of that lot, which is another thing he's into. That's his thing. Good luck to him. To me, all lives matter, but I'm not going to get too into that. And I don't mean that in a racist way. I think everyone, no matter what colour, creed, their skin, or what side of the fence they sit on, that's their business and no one else's. Exactly. And they all deserve to be treated with the same dignity and respect as everyone else. That's not what I'm saying. But if he was to suddenly go, I've had a look at my bank statement this morning and I've got a couple of £100 million there that I'm going to give to that lot, just to say thanks for everything you've done for the country during COVID, I think the nation and people would suddenly go, do you know something, Lewis? Top man there, mate. That's a nice gesture, fella. You know what I mean? And might suddenly just relate to him a bit better. A couple of £100 million to him's, oh, mate, you can get that back on interest in about 3 months. But
can I
change a lot of lives? Yeah, go on.
What number are you up to?
86.
How did you get on with the number 72?
Turn it round sideways, mate.
because 72 should be a corner piece.
Yeah, 72 is a corner piece on mine. It's there.
72 on mine. 73 is a corner piece on mine.
Yeah. Because one of them's numbered upside down, and you've got to keep turning the pieces. But yeah, I'm on 87 at the moment. Do you think I can find it? No. But yeah. Happy New Year to Frankie. Frankie goes to Bobby Woods off to bed. Sorry, he says. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, Frankie. You take care, pal.
That's because that's 70.
Mayhem Model Work says the phrase you're looking for is jobs for the boys. Absolutely, mate. It's very difficult to say what we really think because obviously we're streaming live. And, you know, we live in a libelous world nowadays. So I don't want to trip anything up. I'm just, you know, my feelings on it. I wouldn't, you know, Lewis, you know, he could have got his knighthood when he's won his 8 titles and people would have gone, yeah, top job, mate. Well done. Happy days. I just think the timing of it this year is poor, in poor taste. That's all.
I think it's just insensitive towards the people that have been pushing the limit and doing everything they can to help as many people as they possibly can. All right, I know they can't help everybody all of the time, but
absolutely, you know, and it's I don't know what, because other countries, I don't know whether I think in the States, didn't they have the presidential awards or whatever, where like the president will give them the medal of whatever, you know, but I don't know whether they have an honours thing like we do. But
no, I think.
But it's bizarre, you know. We have this controversy every year when the Queen's birthday list and the New Year's honours are announced. Because, like I say, we're all punting for people that we think deserve it. But this year, I think it should have. Because it's been an exceptional year for everyone that's lived through it. And I think it should have reflected that with the awards. I think it should have been an exception made. Sod the old school Time Network and the back room of the Funny Handshake Brigade and all of them. Let's give a gesture of thank you to those that have risked their lives or whatever to help this country keep going. And I think it sadly is going to be looked back on as the biggest mistake that's been made for a generation, mate.
Yeah,
massively missed opportunity.
Although I don't think any of them will say anything, but I can pretty much say that the vast majority of the NHS people will be thinking, yeah, I've just been smacked in the nuts for this.
Of course they have. Absolutely, mate. They've been royally flicked the bean, mate. And I find that awkward because, as you know, and I'm not going into details with my own situation for any other reason than using it in the context of this conversation. But as you know, I've had a recent bout of issues and things and not great news from the hospital and that. And yet these people are all running around doing their best to help me during a pandemic when, you know, they should be dropping everything for the pandemic, but they're still trying their best to do for me. And you know what I mean? And to know that I'm going to go in and be looked after these people when the time comes, it's almost embarrassing because I still think that they've been neglected. I think they've been forgotten, and it bothers me, Dave. It really has affected me, this one, and it's given me a bit of the hump, but also a lump in me throat because you don't hear nurses complain.
Yeah, it's just wrong.
You know,
he's got that big in the mouth that just because someone knows someone that's you know, in a position to say, oh yeah, jolly good, yeah, you can have that.
Absolutely. And it's not just the nurses that are doing a wonderful job. Don't forget, you know, you've got the cooks, the chefs, the cleaners, you know, the poor guy that has to go around with a floor scrubber every day. You know, you've got all of these people
Got all the
doing their bit and no one's thanked them. And I feel let down a little bit. And obviously they would, but they're not going to complain, are they? That's not what they do. And sorry for my wibble, folks. I really do apologise, but mate, it's really sparked it, isn't it? Vote for the patron party. There you go. Get us elected, and we'll stop all of this.
Yeah.
But I can imagine Officer Wibble down in Devon's banging his bench and going, "Fair play, Cole." Don't know.
Oh,
what do
yeah.
you think?
Can you imagine him going on about this?
Yeah, but it's
no, all joking and all jesting apart.
Yeah,
it's wrong. These people that are all hoity-toity and whatnotty.
Yeah.
No.
Happy days. But Andy says, sod it. He says it's New Year's Eve, bugger it. He said it's fun times. Yeah, happy days, mate. Rant over, but Dave, that's what's been on my mind. But anyways,
Lee Roberts is saying Colin for Prime Minister.
Oh, bless you. Thanks, Lee. And being that we're nearing 2021, folks, what plans have you got for yourselves this year? Have you got any aspirations to start a YouTube channel, or have you got any aspirations to do a particular build, or are you doing your growl build, or so what are your plans? We're ranting and raving here, but what are your plans for yourself this year, for your channels? What's yours, Dave? We'll start off with each other.
Well, I think for me, to get, because what I'm on 246 at the moment. So if I can get this time next year, if I can be either just under or slightly just over 500 subs,
yes,
I will be very happy with that.
There you go.
So that's that. I'm going to say the same old one. I would love to build more kits.
Yeah.
But we are talking about me being Captain Slow here.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. I mean, for me, obviously, I made the 1K this year, which I'm massively, massively thankful for. For me, it's just keep building, keep producing stuff. I'm going to be doing a Bane blade and that, so I'm going to be doing a slight Warhammer bit, but I'm not going to move permanently to Warhammer. It's just it was kindly gifted to me, and it's been the in joke with a few of us as to what Festa would do with one, so I'm going to give it a go and give it my best. Obviously I've got a period where I'm not going to be at the bench, but I'm frantically trying to do a lot of filming and get things finished, so there's an archive there that can be released whilst I'm out the loop.
Oh yeah, because you're going to be out
but
for a while, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, Mike's kindly offered to stand in for me alongside Dave to host the brunch shows and things like that, so them shows will still go ahead because
you trust the pair of us.
Yeah, I trust you both implicitly, mate. But,
Oh dear.
so yeah, my kind of 12-month plan for next year has gone a little bit up in the air, but I'd like to say when I come back, I'll just refocus myself and try to get things back into a sense of stability, mates. And that's for me. It jumps from number 100 to 104 for some reason, Dave. All right.
Okay.
Where he got the arrow for number 101 to go, not 104 goes there. There's a bit of a cock up again.
Oh, they've done a misprint or something.
Yeah. In case you wonder, mate.
I'm not there yet. I've just coming up to start the 90s.
Mayhem's going. Brad Humbucker here with hemorrhaged news. The Prime Minister Festa and his deputy, Sergeant Rupert, today at number 10, booting out all the bootlickers and butt smoochers.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Absolutely, mate.
Fraser Green is saying, what Warhammer kit did you get, Colin?
Baneblade, mate. You know, the big old tank with the boomsticks and all of that. Like, yeah,
he was away from his PC because he was doing some chicken fried rice.
Oh, good shout. Yeah, I've got a Baneblade, mate. The big old tank of boomness. So yeah, I got gifted one of those, mate, and yeah.
Oh, Paul Lines is saying, I'm hoping to lose a lot of weight. Also, want to improve my weathering drastically.
Oh,
as only just started doing it. Kit wise, would really like to do a 1/200th Bismarck.
Nice.
That's a large one, isn't it?
That is, mate.
Yeah. Mind you, I don't know why, but I do want to do the Tamiya 1/350th flat top.
Yeah, you've been on about grabbing hold of that for a little while now, Dave, haven't you?
Yeah, I think I might have to.
There's a couple of new releases we got our eyes on, isn't there, in the new year and all.
Yeah.
The Blackbird been one of them, isn't it?
Yes. When I saw that earlier this year, I thought, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, have you a bit of that?
Panzer is saying, my plans for next year are not to be working 60 to 90 hours a week yet. But I have a feeling that the COVID is going to be more strains and defy the current ones. Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of us are thinking that, Dave, aren't we, about... I think it was you and Paul, wasn't it, were on about the variants and yeah.
Yeah. I think there's still a way to go. The vaccines are coming out, but I think they're going to have to update the vaccines as it changes.
Yeah.
Mind you, those ones shouldn't take as long to come through because they've already got a point of known good. They just got to do the alterations to pick up where it's changing.
Yeah.
I know I make it sound so easy, but...
That sounded a very confused there.
No, I was just reading Fraser Green. He's asking for any tips for battle damage burns. I'd like to donate a piece of scenery to the local model gaming shop.
Oh, right. Jackie's saying in the chat that the swear box is out for the top section. Yeah, because yet again, Ravensburger have done it where the numbering goes completely tits.
Is that tits up, tits down, or tits sideways?
Yeah, they're all over the place, mate. From the hundreds upwards, or just before the hundreds, actually, it goes a bit like the Empire State did, Dave.
Okay,
it just goes completely and utterly wrong. But it's all sent to entertain us, mate. So I'm just trying to get numbers as near as damn it to what I'm looking for in the hope that there are only a few numbers out and not massive amounts. Spider Pig there.
What do I want?
So we'll endeavour to get as much of this done as possible, but with the numbers going, I think that must mean Kevin is in the same boat as I've reached now with the Magic 100 pieces been all up the spout. I can imagine the the Stevens household is yeah. Has he stomped out the room yet, Jackie? I could just imagine. Yeah. He's got this image now.
Oh, I want number 91. Do you think I can find number? Oh, really? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, this time next year, when we go,
Yeah, this time next year, Rodney, we'll be millionaires.
Number 91.
Bless you. Let's try that one. Being that it's a corner. Yeah.
I often wonder, why do I put myself through this pain? I found it. I found it.
Have you found it? He's only gone and found it.
I found it. I found it. I found it. Where was it? It was on the table where you put it.
Right in front of you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's number
That's
111.
my mother used to say, David, you look as far as your nose and no bloody going.
Okay. Yeah, this is very familiar territory for us two, having to do it this way, but we did it before, didn't we, mate?
Yeah, we got through it before, so...
So, yeah, there are some challenges ahead.
Right, we are fast approaching the hundreds.
Yeah, so what have we got there? So,
hang on, what number have we got to go up to?
130 something.
132. Oh, good grief.
There you go. See, it goes 107, 108, 103, 110, 109, 111, 101. Yeah. Jackie's going, shut up, Cole. Can you tell Kevin them numbers again?
Right. We're into the three figures now.
Yeah. And then from number 111, it goes straight into number 115, because it would.
Yeah.
All sent to test us, mate. But it seems to have got itself a little bit back in sync again. Bum, 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 bum. Mayhem Model Works is saying, scaling models, I may have to tap my mum for a spare phone so I can use that as my camera. Yeah. Yeah, it's all I use when I'm filming, Andy. I use an old iPhone 6 and a lavalier mic, and that's it, mate. That's all I film with.
Yeah, I just use me Android phone.
Yeah. Works a treat, mate, doesn't it?
Well, I tried using a video camera and it was all right, but yeah, it was the fact that I then had to convert it from WMV format over to an MP4, and I've just added a step in rather than taking a step out.
Oh, good man.
I went back to me mobile. So is I'll start again. I'll start again. Is anyone out there going to make a New Year's resolution, and are they going to stick to it?
Oh, good shout.
He asked.
Yeah.
I don't, because I know for a fact that in about 4 or 5 days' time, I'll.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the one I used to always do was smoking, but I gave that up 3 years ago. So, yeah, I'm kind of suitably chilled now with it. It's like,
yeah, I don't pick anything out. I don't think, oh yeah, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that.
no, I'm one of them now, really. I don't think I've got any vices. I mean, for me, I suppose the one I'm still doing is picking up my fingernails. Something I've done since I was a kid, and that's my trying to actually get decent looking fingernails on my hands, because I do. I gnaw at them and pick at them and cut at them with knife blades, and yes. So that's probably mine, is just to break that trend.
Well, I can't do the normal one that everybody says, oh, well, I'm going to stop smoking, because I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Did that in 2001.
Blimey. Not bad going then, Dave.
And I have not had a smoke since.
No, do you find you still get the urge, though?
Oh, yeah, if I'm sometimes when I'm working on a model and I get to a point where where you look at the instructions and you think, well, I'm going to take 5 minutes and have a proper look and make sure I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, and think, oh, I'll have a fag while I'm doing it, and think, why?
Yeah.
Why have I just said that?
Yeah, a fag and a think. That's probably the thing I miss about it the most, is when you used to come up to an issue on something, and you used to sit there and you think, I'll go and have a fag and think about it, and I'll come back to it. I miss that.
I'll have a bit of fresh air and a fag, and I'll scratch my head. And see where we go.
Yeah, that's probably what I miss. But yeah, I mean, I didn't think that I would be successful in breaking the smoking habit, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I'd smoked for 38 years and I liked a good fag, Dave. I'll go and have a fag, and off I'd go and have a fag, and I miss that sometimes. But I know that if I went and had a cigar or something like that, I'll be back smoking again. So, yeah.
Well, I used to walk into the paper shop just up the road from where I used to live with the folks and everything, and get through the door. And by the time I've got through the door, the guy behind the counter's already got 2 packets of Bensons on the on the counter, and he's wrapped up a copy of the current bun and said, there you go, Dave.
Yeah, I used to have the landlord like that. Used to walk into the pub and he'd come over to your table with your pint. You never had to go and ask him. He knew what you drunk. He knew,
I had that as well with Jerry and Jill that used to run the pub near me. In, and they see me wandering towards the pub and they say, right, get a black one going for him because he's going to want a Guinness because it's this time of year.
Yeah.
And walk in and Jill would just look at me and say, there you go, Dave. I said, oh, thanks, Jill. She said, all right.
Happy days, isn't it?
And I looked at her once. She was a tiny woman, tiny woman, lovely lady, and all the rest of it. And she bought the pint and all the rest of it. And I just looked at her and I said, I don't want a Guinness. I want a pint of best.
Yeah.
And she said, you've got a choice. And I said, what's that, Jill? She said, you either drink this Guinness or you're going to wear it.
Yeah, she had your number sussed then.
And everybody in the pub was cheering me on and saying, go on, Dave, I dare you.
Yeah, have you a bit of that?
She just looked at me with that kind of, that stare that women have when,
Yeah, 1,000 yards there.
and I bottled it. I just gracefully accepted the already poured pint of Guinness, and everybody said that I was a coward.
Yeah, nothing wrong being a coward, mate.
And I said, so what would you have done? And they all
Absolutely.
looked at her, and then they all looked at me, and they said, "Do you know what, mate?
Yeah, we've done exactly the same, mate.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah. So let's use that. There's the template.
Can you remember? Yeah, New Year's Eve, we'd all go in the pub and just get the look, and it was like, behave, and and then you come round at the end of the evening and you say, right, sum up, and then if you help us clear up, you can stay behind.
Just going to open my window because it's a bit like a sauna. I'll be moaning in a minute that I'm cold. I think Jackie's saying that her and Kevin are having a coffee date because Kevin, who's one of he's Jackie's husband, who's one of my patrons, he's sitting there building one of these at home.
Oh, is he?
And I think he's reached the same point as us where the numbers have gone a bit Pete Tong, and I think his bottom lip's out a little bit. So, yeah.
Where did your numbers start going wrong?
In the 90s, mate.
At this moment in time, and I will repeat that, at this moment in time, the numbering system on mine apparently is working okay.
Yeah, my numbers went wrong about 91 onwards, mate.
However, I reserve the right to be proved wrong.
Hey, mate, if they're all right, good luck to you, mate.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that. You know, I've said it now, and it's about to go.
It's going to happen.
It's about to go wrong, isn't it?
But yeah, it was in the 90s, mate, and it didn't correct itself in the end. I was just looking at pieces that fitted and going by the shape. So if I couldn't find one, I would just leave the gap, build round it, and then yeah, it's a bit strange how it goes, but hey,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, just because mine's working all right at the moment doesn't mean to say that at some point later on it could go Pete Tom.
Absolutely, mate.
So at the moment, I'm just saying.
One of them, mate.
Yeah, at this moment in time, it seems to be running in order so far.
But it's a couple now, isn't it, that we've had it on?
Yeah. Just wondering if they had a mishap in the printing of some of them.
But dare I say it, is this the idea of it being a puzzle? Because
because
if you're just following the numbers, it's going to be too easy. Is it their way of getting the old grey matter thinking a bit?
Well, yeah, because I'm sure that when Meccano was very popular,
yeah,
I'm sure they deliberately didn't put enough nuts or bolts or particular sections in so that you would have to engineer your way out of it.
Exactly, and that's what I'm thinking with this. Is it their way of saying, well, yeah, we're not going to make it too easy for him because, it's puzzling by numbers otherwise, isn't it? And that's about as much fun as, So, we'll see.
Yeah. I could be a rotten brother. I could buy one of the Empire State Buildings with the numbering issue and send it to my sister.
You rotten sod. I like your thinking.
Keep it quiet.
I don't think she'd be impressed with you, mate.
Don't care. Mind you. Might be a good idea because the donations to the swear box could be royally.
Yeah.
Probably buy about 3 kits out of it by the time she's finished.
Yeah.
Think I'm bad. Oh, yes.
Oh, really? She gives it the beans, does she?
She don't hold back.
It's a good thing about sisters. My two, Wilma and Betty Rubble. Oh, mate, absolute nightmare when they get going. But funny, because you can wind them up a bit with it and all. Yeah, you're like, didn't think you were such a lightweight, love. You know, I thought you was made of stronger stuff than that. And you egg them on to keep wibbling, see? And then, yeah.
Yeah, no. I've seen 1 or 2 people try and argue with her in the past, and I thought,
No.
you really don't want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, numbers are the same on the top bit as well, Dave. They're shite, mate. Just thought I would make you feel better there.
Oh, thank you.
That's what, mate. That's what friends do, isn't it? But we're getting there. It's the whole idea of a puzzle.
Yeah, slowly but surely. Well, I don't want 30. That's it. It's 123 I want.
Yeah. So what have we got
Oddly
there?
enough, it's 124.
We got that one that'll go over there.
Yeah.
We got that one that's going to go in there.
Mm.
Have you a bit of that? Ding dong. A feisty little thing.
Okay.
So how much is Kevin swearing, Jackie? Tell us, come on.
Come on. Yeah, we need to know. How many
Expletives.
buy out the donations that he's made to the spare box?
Yeah. Oh, I could just imagine. I bet it's been called quite a few things, should we say?
Cool. Can you imagine what I've just said? And you go, oh, that's another thing, Dave.
Yeah. Is he currently frog marching around your front room doing that pigeon walk that all blokes do when they got the hump? We all do it, don't we? We're like little woodpecker. And another thing. There you go.
Right.
Right, I've got a bit there that I need to find. There, that's going to be that one. You'll find doing your clock face easier, Dave, if you look at the artwork rather than the numbers, mate.
Okay.
All right, geez, because I did about a third of the first layer before the numbers went out of sequence again, and I've just spun it around and done the artwork. And as you can see, me cock. God.
No, I don't want to see that.
Me clock face. Yeah.
Did you just say what I think you just said?
Yeah. My done, Dave. Yeah. Anyway.
So you say that was a cock up or a clock up?
Yeah. Oh, dear, I don't get out much. Oh, God.
I know we're friends and all that, but we're not that sort of friends. Please.
Oh, you didn't complain last week, mate. Oh, ding dong. What are we like? Oh, God. Oh, don't get out much.
I think Sue's just fallen on the floor.
Oh, dude. Honestly, I'm so sorry, folks. Don't be like Festa.
Are you sure you've not had anything to drink tonight?
I've been on the Kraken, mate. I've got a little glass of Kraken there, mate, because my missus bought me a bottle of rum just to, how can I say, take the edge off the downness that we was both feeling after our news. Yeah. So she said, sod it. She said, I know you're not supposed to drink, but basically bollocks. She says, I'm getting you a bottle of rum. So she did.
Oh, in moderation, and if you're careful, and you
Absolutely, mate.
And knowing H like I think I do, she will moderate it out to you.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely, and that's the understanding. You know, it's.
I know we take the mick and all the rest of it, but you know.
Oh, she's funny.
No. What one do I want? I know I want a see-through plastic one.
All right, we've got some bizarre looking shapes going on now. So this, I think, is going to be quite a challenge. Apparently, it starts at number 169. That's that one.
Right, okay. So we go 133 to 168.
Yes. Mine's all right, he says. I don't seem to be having number problems.
Yeah, okay. Well, I've managed to do the main stack.
Yes.
Without any of the issues that you've had.
Yeah.
However, we're now about to start doing the clock face, he says, very carefully. Because I don't want to make the same mistake that you did.
Yeah.
If I could find 133, I'll be happy. Here we go.
Ah, that's why. I was sitting there and I'm thinking, that don't look right. Oh, you bastards.
No.
The top bit gets built from the top down, if that makes sense. I know. Look at the arrow on the instructions and you build it from the point downwards on the last bit for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely something that they have obviously designed to wind people like Festa up that don't read the manual. I couldn't figure out why it didn't look right. And it's because you build it from the top down. Next thing you need to do, Carl, is read the manual, mate.
RTFM.
Yeah, 71, 72. There you go. 73 then, by powers of deduction.
Cool, you're good.
I am, aren't I? Okay. God, I can imagine Kevin's having a right old field day with this. Poor Jackie.
No, she's probably sat there rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah. Don't worry, she says. Have another go tomorrow. Imagine him. Oh, bless his heart. He's probably going, yeah, I'll give you bless his heart. 174. Oh, yeah, okay.
What number am I looking for? 136.
Cool, Bennett. My old chipolata fingers are about as much use as a chocolate teapot on this bit. But I get why you build it upside down there. Because there's no way you'd get your paws in there, see? Okay. 75. 174. Archie's going, I'm doing link tracks and the swear jar is out for this one. Oh, good man, Archie.
Oh, good.
You proper giving it the welly, mate. What I want to know, Arch, is are you swearing at that more than you was at your resin printer on Christmas Day?
Oh, yeah. Has he got his?
I think it's going back, mate. I think it's got a sensor fault from what I gather
Oh, that's not good.
with the Z-axis. So I think it's one of those that perhaps didn't quite do so well at the QC check.
Oh.
That's what it sounds like, yeah. I had a DOA PC once like that. It was like, yeah. Right, what numbers do we want?
143, I want.
So that's way back in the 60s, that one, really?
I want 140. I can't find what I want.
Same here, mate.
Why does the one you want always seem to be the one you can't find?
Yeah. 176, then. Let's try that one. Some of these are way out again. So, here's that. Let's turn them around like that. But definitely grab these, folks. I mean, despite some of the numbering issues that we've come up against, it still doesn't take away from the fact that they are a beautiful piece of modelling, you know.
Oh, yeah, all right, yeah, it's a little bit
Puzzling.
a little bit annoying, but it's still fun to put them together.
Yeah. And of course, you get to hear us two sort of, yeah, have a bit of a wibble, don't we, Dave?
Wibble? We don't wibble.
Yeah,
Only Paul, because he's past master at the Wibbledom.
Oh yeah, man of the year, mate, Captain Wibble. Takes wibbling to a whole new epic level, mate. Right, 176, 179, so that'll be my powers of deduction, 180. That's that one. Yeah, they are a slight challenge in a few places, I'll give them that, but all in all,
It'd be all right if I could find 147.
well, apparently goes like that. Probably not as far over as that. So we're getting there. It's just figuring out that little corner because it's been a bit of a sack. But that's all right. It ain't going to win. 7-9. Let's try that. Bum 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 bum.
Oh. 147.
See, so we got that bit.
148 and 149. Oh, we're on a roll.
We've got no bits whatsoever that resemble that shape. Isn't that weird? Let's have a look at that. Put that one together. And that one. I'm wondering whether it could be that one.
I have a funny feeling that my numbering system is about to go completely pear-shaped.
Is it getting you?
Yeah, I think it's about to go.
Yeah, it will. It's a bit of a bind, but you'll get through it. But yeah, there's a couple of bits that are really bad.
Right, what do I want? I want 153. And I'll find 155 and I'll find 150.
There you go. So we're getting there.
On a roll here. Can I
Right.
find 154?
So 183.
155. Oh no, maybe might be all right here.
Happy days. Will fit. So the art of Festa's persuasion.
Mm, 62.
As he utters them immortal words, you will fit.
Oh, 64.
I've got a funny little bit that goes in there. Do you think I can find it?
I can't hear it laughing, so it can't be that funny.
No, it's proper sort of lost. It's like, yeah, really? 187.
Well, if it's that lost, you might want to go down the station for the lost.
Yeah.
166 goes into 167. Okay.
Yeah. See the firework man's going off. It's like, yeah, what do you get for your birthday?
They haven't started here yet. Well, yeah, I think I had a practice run earlier on. Frightened the life out of me.
Oh, did you?
It was like, yeah, okay, I'll sit here for 5 minutes while I now calm down again.
Oh, right. You had one of those ones, did you?
Yeah. Debating whether I ought to get one of those
No, that was right.
a set of those noise cancelling headphone things.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know the ones. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's not good.
No, you didn't need like a bloody hole in your head, didn't you, mate?
Yeah.
Did you have a wibble?
Oh, I felt like going out and saying to him, look, if you're going to do that, then at least give me the honour of being able to plant one up your backside and let it go. I thought, yeah, hang on, let me go down to the armoury and I'll get a couple of thunder flashes out and
Yeah. See what you think of that.
Mind you, it's probably getting me back for my car alarm decided it was going to play merry hell.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It would not let me open the door without it going off.
Oh.
And as you can imagine, it was a proper full-on wibble fest. I was waiting for the neighbours to come out with their swear boxes.
Yeah. Here's one I made earlier. Yeah.
Right, so we've got to go 169 down.
Apparently that's that bit. So
216.
I don't quite see it myself. Right, 191. That's 184. That apparently goes in there like that.
Right, I've got 169. One,
184, 187, 188. How weird. How weird that it goes off in such a bizarre.
Blimey.
That's strange. Let's have a look. See
I
what goes up
want
in
that.
there.
I want 172.
Oh yeah, it might do.
174. Ah,
Hmm.
there's my 72 over
Don't
there.
fit there
So,
either. Yes, it does.
70. Get it round the right way, David. It might
Nope,
kind
it
of.
doesn't.
Oh, so I'm
Uh.
presuming, yes, that's going to go in there like that, isn't it? You
Nope,
cowbag.
it don't fit in there either. How weird. It can't be that far out.
Right. So that's gone in there.
196 then. God, these numbers are so far out. Let's have a look. 192. See whether we can go around the problem. That's number 195. That's 185. So that's going to be up there somewhere.
4. That goes on there like that. Really?
Like that.
Okay,
So that's that one.
So 172. So I've got to find 173.
198. 96, 97, 98,
173. Okay.
95,
That goes over.
95, 6, 7, 8, 199.
That one.
Which is there.
No,
Okay. God, the concentration in us two is palpable. 201.
okay. No.
So that's 200, 201. Turnage. That'll be 202. Then 3 up like so. Absolutely bears no resemblance to that piece whatsoever. So then that should bring that down. Okay, 5 up there like that. Okay, and then 6, 7, and 8.
Dear.
Number 9.
Can't put it.
10. 11. It's number 12. It's number 13. Now it makes sense. All of that in there like that.
So
That's as wonky as Fook.
I think that goes in there.
But I get where it's going. 14.
That goes in
15.
there. So that's got to go in there.
16. Right.
I think that's
Now we need to reverse
reverse.
all of that because it's a bit pissed.
Oh, I'm evil.
You're having a dung out, are you?
No.
Right. Let's have a looky-loo at what we have left. Like that. Goes in there. Well, yeah, you will come out. That's that. You then have one of them.
Let's go. understand.
That's a bit fragile.
Okay.
Oh, I've got some fireworks, aren't I clever?
Oh, you got them as well now, have you?
Yeah, bloody toss piece.
Well, it's not the time little time. It's getting on, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't see the point. Not really.
And that's that.
Right.
Right.
Let's have a looky-loo. We got all of that to go in.
No idea. What number do I want now? Where have I got to? 179. Right, I want 180.
180. That's a double brandy. Have you some of that?
So I'm kind of presuming that.
Like that. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
Go on like that, does it? That's got to go in there, hasn't it?
I think it's got going there, mate. Okay. So we've got a couple of bits that fit about as much use as a chicken teapot. Let's have a look at that.
I want.
And I reckon that goes up that way. Like that.
Of
Of course it does. Yeah, there you go.
So 181.
Right. We got that bit that goes up in there. Like that. Yeah, you will fit. Resistance is futile, oh, you knob. There you go. There you go. Ooh, get in there. Have you a bit of that.
So
That's how I'm going to get that on there.
182 goes.
Have you a bit of that.
And that's got to go.
Right. That. Yeah. And have you some of that. In which case, all of that gives it a bit of that around in there, like that, which then gives me that. Oh, yeah, get in there, you old spot. Have you a bit of that, like that, just like that. Deep breaths, Cole. You can do this. Think of Chuck Norris. Have you some of that? Still think that we got a bit of this going on. All right, yeah, now it's making sense. So we want some of that out of the way, like that. Tuck her flaps in a minute. That sounded wrong. Like that, like that, like that, like that. Pinky, all the way round. Oh, you fucking beauty. He's only gone and done it. Kevin's now sitting there going, how the hell's he gone and done that, Jack? I am happy as an organ slot. Big Ben, done. Have you a bit of that? So I'm going to switch to my side cam so that you can have a little looky-loo, folks. And I'll turn the light off and all. And see whether or not we can zoom that out a tad. Go into your Logitech settings, Cole, you pilchard.
Kind of thinking.
And just lift that up a bit.
That goes on there like that.
How's that, folks? Let's have a look at that.
That comes.
Move that over there. Like that. turn the lights off. How's that, folks? Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Have you a bit of that? He's only built a Big Ben. Bong. And on tonight's news at 10, the patron party win a landslide election in the UK. Bong. No Foreign Secretary, Paul Shapland, builds a brick wall round the UK. Bong. I like that. It's got blue lights. It's got a bit of red lightage going on. You can have bright lights. Look at it. Oh, yeah. Big old Ben there, isn't it? Oh. There you go, folks. Have you a bit of Big Ben?
Logic.
I'm happy with that.
Go in there. Oh, hang on a minute.
Stuart Tucker says that's a big one. Cheers, mate. Dan Kramer's saying nice. Yeah, it was a bit of a challenge, mate, to be honest with you. The numbers go a bit Pete-tong, but all I would say is bear with it, folks. You know, I think this is part of Ravensburger's sell. I think it's a deliberate thing they're doing where it is a puzzle at the end of the day, but you can have a couple of white lights on it like that for display, or you can have it with red, amber, green where it changes, you know. So I like it. Stuart Tucker says that's a big one. Cheers, mate. It's just the angle of my camera, mate. Fraser Green is saying that's not too bad. Cheers, mate. Graham McRobert says instead of Boris news at 10, Colin built Big Ben. RR. Absolutely, mate. No, I do like that. I like that a lot. So I'm going to have a bit of a perusal in the old chattykins and play catch up with you lovely people. So apologies if we've not been paying too much attention.
193 will not go against 192, you Burke.
And there you have it, folks. Musie's saying she's got to go to the storage for a table. Happy days.
196. 192.
What we got going in the chat there, because my chats aren't syncing, so let's have a looky look as to what's going on there. Mayhem's going high at Sprue Surgeon Doctor. So is that the Sprue Surgeon in the chat? Don't know, but hello anyway. Common Road Junctions says he's doing link and link tracks, and the swear jar is definitely out.
Good man.
Panzer Coing is saying they've got to start on the scaffolding.
Uh-oh, that sounds bad.
Edward Leonard saying hello to Sprue Surgeon. So, yeah, is it Sprue Surgeon in the chat? That's Mark, isn't it, if I remember rightly? If it is, hello, Mark.
Hello, mate.
I'm doing all right and all of that. But I can only scroll so far up in StreamYard for chat at the moment. I'm trying to marry it up to YouTube just to see what's going on there, but it's all over the place at the moment, so I'm just seeing whether or not it's Mark in there, because I like to say hello to the right people. So John Reeves is in saying hello, so if John's in, it's bound to be Mark. So hello anyway. Can't see you. He's been hidden in the chat, so bless. Oh dear,
I can't see him.
Yeah, John Reeves is saying hello to Mark as well. Yeah, Mark, behave, mate. Come on. We're trying to embrace you, fella. So, don't know why you've been hidden. I'll find out afterwards, but yeah. Wonders why people don't get on. William Rayburn saying, yeah, my new pen vice just showed up.
Oh.
Common Road Junction's going, yeah, totally mayhem. Nim is in saying hello. Hello, Nim. Hope you're doing all right, darling.
I can't remember where that one went.
Mayhem saying, oh, that was a bugger. It was him thinking of getting one. Yeah, a few people have had issues with their resin printers over Christmas. I've seen quite a lot of posts in Facebook, but it's one of them. It's an intricate piece of machinery, and if you get heavy-handed with them, they don't like it.
No, they're a little bit sensitive.
I mean, you know what yours was like when you got your filament printer, and the resins are the same. It's the one occasion you need to reread, check, double check, test print, check this, check that, because the minute you start taking them apart, that's when it goes wrong, unless you know what you're doing. May Model Works going hi to Nim. Edward's going, oh, Nim, that's not good. Oh. Mayhem says Colin nearly went Pink Panther. Yeah. Oh, Panzer saying I sympathise. He lucked out. No one wanted to swap shifts tonight, so he's got a whole 2 days off. Get in.
Ooh.
Graham saying 8th can of beer, no effect. Okay, we'll have another one then, make it 9. Philly says his time at the bench might be over for tonight. The fireworks have stepped up and the dog's now barking a quivering mess. Yeah, it's the pets that suffer in it, mate. It gives you the ump ache, doesn't it? Dave saying, Graham, the effect will be in about 10 minutes when you go. You're going to be going to the loo every 15 minutes, mate. Mayhem's going, can hear the poppers in the background. Yeah, we have a fella here that likes to take proper display fireworks and let them off in the greens around the neighbourhood. He's a complete tool. Paul Line says, just seen the Diecast Club are doing a 1/8 monthly build of the 67 Eleanor. Yes, I've been getting my emails coming through about that, Paul. Watch this space, mate. Graham McRobert is saying, no, it takes a lot to get him firing. Fraser Green said, do you know what's good to listen to with noise-cancelling headphones? Bob Ross, The Joy of Painting. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet.
I imagine a bit of Fred and all the old noise-cancelling headphones would be mint.
Oh, yeah.
9,000 mince pies is detecting a wibble. Plastic Monkey saying it's the usual 40 quid a month, but you can pay in bulk amounts for 3, 6 and 12. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, mate. That's the part works. Jacqueline's going, say it, Colin. How's Kev getting on with his, Jack? Has he calmed down yet? James is in saying Happy New Year. Apologies if I'm behind in the chat, folks. It's just now that I've finished, I'll do a bit of chat dollying. Ugo Saws Collector saying, hello, guys. Hello, mate. I hope you're doing all right. Graham's going, he's listening to 80s hits while watching tonight. It brings back good memories. Yeah. What was your favourite record of the 80s, Paul? Paul Graham, even. James Chapman saying hello to Fraser, Sue, Andy, and everyone else that he's missed. Hello, James. Philly says it's turned into Sesame Street. Absolutely, mate. Paul Line says, Dave, you sounded like you was doing an impression of Sid Steptoe.
Hey.
Mayhem's going, it's more like Sid James with that laugh. Oh, he had the ultimate laugh, didn't he, Sid James? Yeah. Kevin's going, that was a great fun, guys. Enjoyable build and a bit in the swear box fun. Absolutely, Kev. Absolutely, mate. You got it. I was just about to say you got it up there, mate. Jackie's now sniggering. No, did you get through it all right, Paul? And is it all lit up and working, mate? Pans are saying, yeah, carry on screaming. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, carry on, Henry was a scream. Yeah. Yeah, Carry On Screaming. I love Carry On Screaming. I can watch that time and time again.
That was on the other day. ITV3 had a run of all of the Carry On films.
Oh, right, yeah. Jackie's going, looking good, Colin. Yeah. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, it's a nice little build, I must admit. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Dan Kramer says it lights up. Yes, it does, mate. It lights up, mate. Finance Minister Fraser Green, yeah. Right. Dan's going, find an inexpensive watch, cut out one of the clock faces and put a watch in it. Yeah, I'm going to get a little mechanism or perhaps a fob watch off of the flea bay and see if I can shoehorn one in there. One of them old style fob watches that gents used to have in their waistcoats, something like that.
Oh, the station master type watch.
Yeah, that's the ones, mate. James is going, yeah, that's definitely a ding dong. Absolutely, mate. Got me dong on me bench. Andrew says it looks cool. Thanks, mate. News is off. It's just time to go. Happy New Year, all. Virtual hugs. Take care, my darling.
Yeah, take care. Happy New Year.
Sarge is in saying, oi, you bunch of reprobates.
Hello, Sarge. How you doing, fella?
Happy New Year, fella. People all saying hello to Sarge. Oh, that's good. Sarge is saying, excuse me, they prohibited fireworks in Germany, but folks still seem to have some from last year. Harry Styrene's in saying, hi, guys. Glad I can say Happy New Year in your time. Happy New Year to you, Harry's, as well, mate. Hope you're all right.
Happy New Year, mate.
Bob's in saying, hi, dudes. Hi, Bob. Hope you're all right, mate. Is that the same Bob that's Bob Bobbington? But Happy New Year to you, Bob, anyway, mate. Hope everything's all right in the world of Bob. Harry Styrene saying, yeah, what about Up Pompeii? That was Frank Yarwood, wasn't it, Dave? Up Pompeii?
Yes, I believe it was.
Bob saying hello to Sarge. And Panzer saying there's no decorum in the forum. And Graham saying sprouts and beer don't mix. There you go, mate. Have you some of that? Just flip my Android tablet off now that I've finished with that. Right, let's kill that. That's the distinct sound of a Dave nearing the end of his epic task.
Just sticking the end on.
You having trouble with your end, are you, Dave?
No. Right. Okay. So it's going to go.
Beep. Spider pig.
Right. Hopefully, if I put that there and then do that, you should now see.
There you go. Big Ben. Because it's big and it's called Ben.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to be buying one of these for my sister, and I'm just going to drop it and run.
Yeah, bit of Big Benage, folks. Yeah.
I think
Like them a lot, mate.
Another suitably successful build. Now, I don't want to upset you, but my numbers ran perfectly fine.
That's all right, mate. My numbers were all over the place, mate.
So I can only imagine that they've had some issue with the print run at some point, and then they've rectified it.
Yeah. No, they was an absolute dog, mate, but still got it built.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day, mate, it's Big Ben, innit? What can you say? You
Big
know,
Ben is
Big Dingage.
Big Ben.
Happy
Although you
days.
can't really see Big Ben at the moment because they're doing a load of work and stuff on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to switch back to the ordinary cam then, now that we've done that.
Yep, I think I will do the same.
Well, we finished we finished that a lot sooner than we thought we would, didn't we, eh?
Oh, I wasn't quite sure how long that one was. Oh, hang on, let me move that back up out of the way. I wasn't entirely sure
No.
how long that was going to take.
Absolutely, mate. Nat's in saying hello. Hello, Nat. Hope you're all right.
Hello, Nat.
Hope you and Lewis have a happy new year and the kids got everything they wanted off Father Crimbo. And hopefully 2021 is a good year for the Williamson household, darling.
Well, I hope it's a good year for every household.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Harry's is saying, okay, this is for Colin and Dave. 72-hour build starts in an hour. Do I do the new Airfix 48 scale and Mark, what's that? 16 civilian or the Tamiya Porsche 911 GT3? Oh.
What scale is the 911? Is it 24th or 12th?
Yeah, for me, it's going to be the 911 Porsche GT3, mate. I think that'd be mint, mate. Because don't forget, Charlie was brought into this world because of Harry's and his car build. So, yeah. Edward's saying, break out the Bane Blade, Colin. Yeah, I'm going to be starting that in the new year, mate. Just doing the artwork now for the thumbnails and that, and it'll be getting started in the new year, geese.
Aries, I think you've got to go to 911, mate.
Yeah. Mike saying, happy new year to Nat. Andrew saying that. All right. Sarge is going Mark 14. Cheers, Sarge. Anyone's going to know it's going to be our Sarge.
Mm-hmm.
James is going by the Porsche, and Harry says it's 24th Scout.
Porsche 911 all the way.
GT3, mate. Give it a mint, mate, and bung the photos up in the old gallery, mate.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, why not, mate? But no, I think that's been a good old giggle, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah, he says, trying to swallow tea without trying to talk at the same time.
Sorry, geez, mate. And Sarge is saying the GT3 is a good kit, mate.
Oh, yeah.
So, it looks like people have all had a good night in the chat. So, happy days.
It's been a fair old bit of banter flying around, I think.
Yeah, been a fair old bit of banter. There's a couple of deleted messages. So, happy New Year, Mark. Thanks for coming in, mate. But, no need, is there? Sergeant Bones, it's GT3. Graham saying, I don't have a favourite song, he just loved 80s music. Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it?
Yeah, I enjoyed the 80s music, but probably going to be a Genesis song, I think, but I don't know.
Yeah, it was a big decade, wasn't it? Because of the whole Band-Aid thing and Springsteen touring, and he was massive in the 80s, wasn't he? And same with, what's his face? Dire Straits, wasn't it? And bands like that. It was stadium gigs, wasn't it? It was massive, wasn't it?
Yeah, I remember going to see the Invisible Touch tour.
Yeah, Queen Live at Wembley was one of them up there as well. Because he was a great front man, wasn't he, Freddie Mercury?
Yeah.
Ding dong, one of the greats. Felice is saying his dog's calmed down a bit. He's managed to paint a final figure for the year. Yeah, it's fireworks and pets. It's just not the dumb thing, is it? Let's be honest. So, are we going to call it a night then, are we, Dave?
I think we should. I think successfully entertained ourselves as well as everybody else with our inane chat and the odd B-bomb, F-bomb and S-bomb.
Yeah. Apologies for any blurted out swear words, but we're all grown-ups at the end of the day, or try to be. And like I say, from me and Dave, we'd like to wish you all an happy new year. It's been a good year for us. We've had a good laugh and wouldn't be able to do what we do without you folks tuning in and keeping us company. So, hopefully we can all have a better 21 than 20. And
praise God, yeah.
We look forward to the first Sunday brunch of the new year, mate, don't we?
Oh, yeah, that's going to be because that's getting close to.
It's our anniversary soon, mate. Our 1 year anniversary, isn't it?
Be the Sunday after, wasn't it?
It's the 12th, mate. It was our first show last year because you was at Mum's, don't forget, see.
Yes.
So we did our first show on the 12th of January, mate. So we'll have a little mince pie with a candle on it to celebrate in our own imitable way. Well, that's that done, Dave. Moving on.
Meanwhile, what's going on in chat?
Absolutely. But no, what a serious note. Take care, everyone. See you in the new year with your loved ones. Thanks for keeping us two idiots company.
Yeah.
Hopefully you like what you've seen. Hopefully everything was okay in chat. I'll find out afterwards. But in the meantime, we'll look forward to seeing you next year on the Sunday brunch.
Happy
Take
New
care,
Year.
peeps. Love you all.
Bye.